Welcome to the World Buzz Bulletin. Tonight, European leaders are walking a delicate diplomatic tightrope as they attempt to maintain unwavering support for Ukraine while also keeping the United States firmly engaged in the conflict's future. The pressure has intensified in recent weeks, with Washington signaling shifts in its long-term approach, and European governments growing increasingly anxious about what a change in U.S. political winds could mean for the balance of power across the continent. Across European capitals, officials stress that unity remains essential, especially as Russia continues its offensive and Ukraine pushes urgently for stronger, more durable guarantees. Leaders from France, Germany, the UK, and several Eastern European nations have all reiterated their commitment to keep Jew. But behind the scenes, the conversations are becoming more complicated. Some governments fear that if the US scales back its involvement or changes its strategy, Europe may need to assume a far greater share of political, financial, and military responsibility than ever before. Several European diplomats say their biggest challenge is maintaining cohesion at home while preparing for an unpredictable future abroad. They're exploring contingency plans, expanding joint defense production, and boosting combined training efforts for Ukrainian troops. Yet even with these steps, many acknowledge that sustaining Ukraine's defense without full American backing would be extraordinarily difficult. Meanwhile, Ukraine continues urging its allies not to lose momentum. Officials in Kyiv warn that hesitation now could have lasting consequences, both for the country's security and for the stability of Europe as a whole. They argue that the West must show Russia that there will be no weakening of resolve, regardless of political shifts in Washington. As diplomatic talks continue, Europeans are balancing hope for a stable transatlantic partnership with the hard reality that the geopolitical landscape is changing rapidly. For now, leaders are determined to keep the US on board, but the coming months will test just how united the Western alliance can remain. Thank you for watching the World Buzz Bulletin. Stay informed, stay aware, and join us next time for more global updates.